Well, it looks like, man, R. Kelly could be in some serious trouble behind bars. Um he was hospitalized. We're gonna talk about it. What's up, people? How y'all doing? How you feeling? It's your boy Styles, Tino, or Style on them Tino, whichever one you like best. And we gonna get straight into this news, man. So I'm sure you guys seen my thumbnail, you guys seen the title. This R. Kelly thing, man, it's getting a bit serious. For those of y'all who don't know, his legal team is trying their best to get him out of prison from behind bars. They're trying to get Trump to pardon him, and this thing, man, it's a bit serious. They're saying it's a conspiracy to have the man unalive behind bars. So we're gonna get into this. Just in case y'all don't know. Also, before we start this, man, make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel. All that good stuff. Hit the notification button because it will do my channel a great deal. All right. So let's get into this, man. This is some deep stuff. Deep stuff. All right. So it says R. Kelly's attorney asked Trump to free him, claim federal plot to kill singer in prison. All right. It says the singer's attorney claims staff and inmates at FCI Butner are involved in a conspiracy that includes threats, stolen mail, and tampering with a witness. And it goes to say Chicago. The legal team for R&B singer R. Kelly is calling on President Donald Trump to intervene in the singer's incarceration, alleging a wide range conspiracy that includes stolen legal mail, witness manipulation, and a plot to have Kelly murdered behind bars. In an emergency court filing Tuesday, Kelly's attorney, Bo Brinley, claimed the 57-year-old singer faces imminent danger at FCI Butner Medium. I guess that's level one. The North Carolina federal prison where Kelly is serving a 30-year sentence for sexual misconduct and racketeering convictions. I thought he was in Chicago this whole time. Anyways, the Chicago Tribune reports Brian Lee held a press conference the same day urging Trump to act swiftly and bypass traditional clemency channels. R. Kelly's life is now threatened because of his willingness to fight and expose the very kind of corruption that President Trump has been fighting and standing up to since the day he took the office. Brownlee said at a press conference, "I will ask President Trump to help us because we need him." The plea follows Trump's recent decision to commute the sentence of Gangster Disciples founder Larry Hoover, signaling to Kelly's team that clemency remains possible even in high-profile, controversial cases. Yeah, this is deep. So basically, it's saying, they have some news, or I'm not gonna say news, but they have some intel, some information that the case which R. Kelly was found guilty on accounts that he was facing. They're saying that it was some unlawful things going on, some tampering, all type of stuff, and apparently, or according to the legal team and R. Kelly himself, higher ups, they notice, or the powers that be, they notice, and I guess they're trying to silence Mr. Kelly. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Also, it goes to say, according to the 20-page motion, the alleged conspiracy began while Kelly was housed at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago. So he was in Chicago. Following his conviction, Kelly's attorney say that during this time, staff at MCC, federal prosecutors, and Kelly's former cellmate, a convicted sex trafficker from India, stole his legal mail, violating attorney-client privilege. This is crazy. despite it's a lot here too, but I want to get into what happened, I believe, yesterday. So we don't go into this though, because the prosecutors, they saying that that's BS. This is another attempt for Mr. Kelly or Robert to get out of prison. So we won't go into that. And this is like a short video, so it's not gonna be long, but we just gonna, let them talk about it and then we discuss it.
Federal prosecutors are shooting down R. Kelly's bid to be released from prison because of an alleged plot to assassinate him. The former superstar singer is serving a 30-year sentence now for racketeering and sex crimes, along with a 20-year sentence for child pornography. That was a conviction in Chicago. He now says prison officials hired someone to murder him. Prosecutors say that claim is, quote, deeply unserious and repugnant. They say the judge does not have jurisdiction to release him, and so a hearing is set for Friday.
Okay, so we heard that, right? So now here's the timeline of all this. Okay, so they're accusing R. Kelly and his legal team are saying that there's some stuff going on behind the scenes that they're not going to talk about, but we noticed when I was pretty much when he was found guilty of the charges, he's saying that, listen, they did some stuff that they wasn't supposed to even do. And now, because we had this information, they want to kill me. They want to unalive me, to shut me up, to keep me on a hush-hush from saying anything, because if this stuff gets out, somebody's in trouble. Now, the prosecutors are saying that's BS. All right, he lying. Ain't nobody trying to kill him. He making all this up because he wants to get out of prison. But the man was hospitalized, and we gonna get into this. So it says R. Kelly hospitalized following alleged overdose, as his lawyer claims a plot to kill him is underway. Now, this is after the legal team said that, yeah, they trying to do something. This is after the prosecutor said it's all BS, and then this happens, right? So let's read this, and then I'm going to go over to some of the stuff I heard from other outlets. It says, R. Kelly has reportedly been rushed to the hospital after collapsing in prison in his prison cell at the Butner Federal Correctional Complex in North Kakalaki. Kelly's attorney, Bo Brinley, alleged that the 58-year-old R&B singer collapsed after federal prison officials intentionally endangered his life by administering a near-fatal dose of medication. Goes on to say, hold on, let me see. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm reading everything. Okay. So it says R. Kelly's attorney claims singer's overdose wasn't accidental and that his life is in danger. In a court filing viewed by All Hip Hop, Bo Brinley alleged that the singer fainted in his prison cell only days after his legal team filed a motion warning that R. Kelly's life was in danger. The legs-shaking singer reportedly received an overdose of medication on Thursday, June 12th, just 2 days after he was placed in solitary confinement at a North Carolina facility. Kelly apparently lost consciousness the next morning, experienced dizziness and blurred vision before being taken to a Duke University hospital. He was kept under medical observation for 2 days after doctors concluded that the medication dosage posed a life-threatening risk. Following the doctor's assessment, Brinley alleged that the overdose wasn't accidental. Instead, a plot to kill Kelly is underway. That means that within 2 days of the filing of his motion, Bureau of Prisons officials administered an amount of medication that significantly exceeded a safe dose and caused Mr. Kelly to overdose, putting his life in jeopardy, Brownlee said. They gave him an amount of medicine that could have killed him, he concluded. R. Kelly's attorney attempts to secure a temporary release. An emergency request filed in Illinois on Monday is R. Kelly's team's third attempt to gain a temporary release to home and confinement. In the filing, Brownlee contends that Kelly's safety cannot be ensured while inside, citing the overdose as well as a sworn testimony from another prisoner, Michael Glenn Stein, who stated that white supremacist organizations and prison staff were conspiring to kill the singer. He claimed that in order to stop the release of damaging details that the singer's lawyers reportedly received, prison officials hired an Aryan Brotherhood leader to kill him. After Stein's statement, Kelly was put in solitary confinement, where Brownlee claims the conditions are inhumane. He claims Kelly is isolated without access to a phone, calls, or commissary food, sleeps in a cell infested with spiders. Woo. That's nasty. And has gone days without eating due to fear of poisoning. This is sad, man. This is sad. While Kelly was hospitalized, doctors discovered blood clots in both they say her legs, but I guess they meant his legs, and lungs, and advised him to have surgery right away. However, Brownlee claims that prison personnel entered his hospital room with firearms and forcibly removed him despite medical advice. This is crazy. He was denied the surgery he needed to clear blood clots, which could kill him, in his lungs that threatened his life. Brownlee said, adding, "This happened. This will be confirmed by hospital records. It is undeniable." Brownlee further claimed that the sequence of events is intentional and provides additional evidence that Kelly's life is at risk while confined. Following filings made by Kelly's attorneys, federal prosecutors claim that their allegations that he's the target of a prison murder plot are fanciful, deeply unserious, and make a mockery of the harm suffered. Yeah. So, I guess we have to wait to see how this thing gonna play out, man. If this is true, this is wild. I'm gonna be real too, and we can have a discussion. Hit me up in the comment section if y'all want to. Where I didn't follow the case much. I mean, I followed a little bit, but for those of y'all who do know, okay, I mean, they say he's in it for like racketeering and sex trafficking. But was it any heavy evidence? Now I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna talk about the tape. I saw the tape too. I saw the tape 20 years ago, probably 25 years ago, because I think it's been 25 years since that tape was released. So I saw that tape. Yeah, that was definitely R. Kelly. But he did beat that case. You know, money talk. So listen, I'm not saying that I agree with what he did. None of that. And yeah, he does need to be held accountable for stuff that he did in the wrong. But with this case, what evidence proved the racketeering and the sex trafficking? Because sex trafficking is crazy. Like, I feel like they didn't throw the sex trafficking word out, and you can have somebody you talking to. The way it's looking to me, you can have somebody you talking to, and they can live in a whole other state, and if you fly them out, it's like they damn near saying you sex trafficking. To me, from what I've seen. Now again, I'm gonna do more research on it, but from what his legal team is saying, they did some stuff. He let them tell it. He shouldn't be behind bars, man. This is crazy. And if he is being denied medical attention while he's being locked up, that's wrong, because at the end of the day, he got to answer to God for everything that he did anyway. So as far as them trying to deprive him of medical attention, that's crazy. So this thing, man, this is damn near honestly like the whole Tory Lanez situation to me. Tory Lanez got stabbed up because they saying that he got information damaging information that can have the legal team looking crazy, or at least the legal system looking crazy. So, man, what y'all think about this, man? Do y'all feel like R. Kelly's being wronged in the situation? Do y'all feel like he's getting everything y'all feel like he deserved? I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like this is a crazy situation. And I'm hearing that they have information. I guess they have to prove everything that's happening to him behind bars. They have footage, camera footage. So my thing is, if they did do something, the legal system, if they did do something that they shouldn't have did to put that man behind bars, who's to say that they wouldn't tamper with, if they do got footage, with the footage? If they doing all this, then they're gonna do everything to protect their ass. That's all I'm saying. But how y'all feel about this, man? Let's talk about it. What y'all think? Y'all, like I said, do y'all think that he deserves all this? Do y'all believe he did everything they said he did? Do y'all feel like it's BS? How y'all feel about it? All right, hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right, peace.